Hello, YouTube. Long time no see. It's been technically 2 weeks, 2 Fridays that I've missed. Oh, Lord. I've been working um, like crazy. This week, I worked 6 days in a row. I'm off today, and then I work 4 days, off a day, work another day, off a day. I don't know. It's crazy. But we have a few things. We have quite a bit of haul to get into. Some whip progress. I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done. I did get a fair bit. But anyway, that's what I know. So, we'll start with Miss Peridot Fairy, Miss August Peridot Fairy. So, we'll show you her. Most everybody knows what she looks like, so I'm not going to show the pattern, or the front. This is where she's at. Look how beautiful. So excuse the threads. I'm kind of trying to fill in everything as I go down. This wing is completely done except for the beading, but I'm going to do beading last. I do need to come in here and finish that up, and I do need to finish her arm, but her dress I'm going all the way down. Her wings I'm going all the way down. So that's where she's at right now. And I'm super happy with how she is turning out. So there's Miss Peridot Fairy. Then gotta put her in my whip bag. Then I did a little bit on the Ireland sampler. Not a whole lot, but I did do a little bit. So that's where I'm at with that. Started working on the waves. Down here, there's waves, and then some fish in between. So there's where that is. I still haven't added the sparkles. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. Probably not. Nope. Can't see sparkles. Nope. Anyway, whatever. These two have sparkles. This one does not yet, but it will. You can see it in person, and it actually looks amazing. Anyway, so there's that. That's the Ireland sampler. I've had 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I can't remember. I've had quite a few new starts because I don't know. It just felt like a good time to start new things. So, quick little, not really disclaimer, but informative tip. If I don't mention it, I didn't work on it. I've decided I'm not going to go through and say, no, it didn't work. I'm just going to show what I've worked. So I started Imperial Dragon. So that's what that one looks like. And I'm not even going to take it out of its baggie, because I haven't done a whole lot, but I'm started on the border. And I'm really liking that. That one's going to look amazing. Then, I work, as many of you know, I work with adults with disabilities. Ooh. And a couple of my clients are celebrating 25 years. So I started this wedding sampler for them. It's the same one I made my husband and I, this one, but the only difference is I changed the birds. the colors of the birds. Now the reason I changed the colors of the birds is because we have a rivalry among college teams, and KU fans don't like K-State fans and vice versa. And one of them is a K-State fan, one is a KU fan. So I made one bird red and blue, which is KU, and one purple and white, and I'm going to outline them both in black. And I thought about trying to backstitch, KSU for Kansas State University and KU for Kansas University. So there's that. That's where I'm at. Got a little bit left to do on this motif, the backstitching, of course. Put their names in and then have a little tiny motif on the bottom. So that's coming along. So hopefully I can get that done pretty quickly and have a FFO. Then these next two whips will fall under haul. So I guess we're moving into haul when I show these two whips. So I bought this beautiful thing. It is Mirabilia's The Raven Queen. Oh, gorgeous. Well, there is a story and a half or more or something with this one. Not the design. I love the design. The design's perfect. Couldn't be happier with it. What I'm not happy with is my fabric choice. So I decided to start putting it on this 32 count Lugana. I think it's Lugana. Light blue, whatever, linen, some kind, whatever. Anyway, I digress. I can't see it. Like, the holes kind of run together. So I started in the corner. Well, now I'm at a point where I'd like to, continue on. I just can't. Not on this fabric. So I've made the conscious decision that I'm going to frog everything out, and I'm going to start her on light oatmeal Ada. And I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes and whatever, but I can't. Something else I'll do on that 32 count linen, but a Mirabilia is not the project for that, for me. So there's that. Then, so before I get too much further into my haul, I think I need an intervention, and you'll see why. So here's my next whip. Are you guys noticing a theme? Are you noticing a theme? This is the Rose of Sharon by Mirabilia. The thing I like about this one is there is no beading. No beading, no specialty floss. It is 100% DMC, which is awesome. Awesome. And so I started it. I started gridding, and then my grid marker started running out, so I'll have to go buy a new one, but it's at least far enough that I can see what I'm doing, and then I can go in and add the markers all the way down the whole piece. But that's where I started. It is natural. I think they call it light ivory or ivory. Ada, and I can see on it. And so that's why I am switching the Raven Queen to Ada, so I can see it. Because I don't have any issues with this, and I don't have any issues with my Peridot Fairy. So there's that. So that's the Rose of Sharon, which, I got it from Amazon. I think I paid, I don't know, $7 or $8 for it with shipping. Absolutely amazing find. It was brand new, whatever. Amazing. So that was the Rose of Sharon. So next up here, I want to make sure, yes, that I don't show the wrong things. Then from 123stitch.com, we'll save this one because it'll explain my little why I need an intervention. Okay, so my next purchase was also from 123stitch.com, and it's just all the beads and treasures and things for August Peridot Fairy, so I can have them ready, because believe it or not, she will be at that point before I know it. So I wanted those, and I think that was everything I bought on that order. Just the beads. Oh, and then the Raven Queen. I bought the Raven Queen. The Raven Queen I did get from 123stitch for $13.99. The Rose of Sharon was $8 something or $7 something from Amazon, from an Amazon seller. Really good seller. I've bought a couple of things from her so far. That's actually where I got my Peridot Fairy pattern, was from the same seller. If I remember, I'll link her below. Then, where did it go? Oh, right here by my leg. I'm an idiot. So then, couldn't help myself. Bought a couple more things from 123stitch.com. And I bought 2 packages of 6, so 12 needles in total, size 24, push by Peacemakers Tapestries. Because I think at the time when I ordered them from 123stitch, they had a sale or something. I don't know. They were like $1 something a pack of 6. Oh, holy moly. These are amazing. I started using them with the Rose of Sharon. Couldn't be happier. I highly recommend them. The Rose of Sharon, I'm using 3 strands, and even though it's a 24 and that eye looks rather small, it is not hard at all to get the 3 strands in there. So I got 2 packages of those, and then my very first, they had, I think this was on clearance or on sale or something, my very first ever Prairie Schooler. And this one's called Who's There? And this made me think of Mortuary Stitches. So I don't know if she's got it, but if not, I want to send it to her. Hello, girl! Anyway, it made me think of her because it's got like the haunted house and haunted moon and spooky trees and owls and skeletons. No witches, sadly, but it just kind of reminded me of her being very ooh, I'm gonna have to like block that out. Being very macabre. So my very first ever Prairie Schooler. Beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So there is that. Reminds me of Mortuary Stitches. Anyway, So I bought that. Need to put that back in the envelope, or I'll forget where it went. I need to actually, I'll put it in my bag, because I need to have my needles with me. Then, after you see this, you will agree, I need an intervention. Don't know who wants to do it, but Nora Corbett, Mirabilia, stop it. Stop it. You are enabling me. I am in love with all of your designs. Yeah. So, here is my last haul purchase. Mirabilia Christmas in London. Absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. I can't wait to start her, but I need to. I've got so many other things going on. I shouldn't be starting her just yet. I'm going to combine a couple of these things. So yeah, I shouldn't be starting her just yet, but I need an intervention. What is that? So I went from no Mirabilias to all of a sudden having, let's see, Peridot Fairy, Raven Queen, Rose of Sharon, London, Christmas. 4. Went from no Mirabilia to 4 in a matter of like weeks, it seems. Anyway, need to stop it. They're just so pretty. So pretty. Anyway, so moving on. I got a gift. Can't believe she did this. It is the Silver Stitcher on YouTube. Sent me a message. So Lisa, thank you Lisa so much. Pretty card. Look at that. Yeah, sparkly. I love sparkles. She didn't have to do this, but absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. She sent me some of the Mill Hill beads for my Earth Dancer, as well as Spirit Dancer from Butternut Road. So if you remember, and I don't want to pull it out now because I don't know where exactly it is, I had bought Earth Dancer, which was another Native American design. She kind of looks like she was dancing around and has the same fringe and stuff. Lisa, the Silver Stitcher, sent me this one because it was the counterpart, I guess, of Earth Dancer. So I love that. So beautiful. She didn't have to. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to stitch both of these up because it is just beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway. So there's that. I think that about sums it up, really. I have another busy week this week. I have to go out of town for a conference for a day on Saturday. Oops. Luckily it's only, I don't know, an hour away, hour and a half away, something like that. So not too bad, so I'm not staying the night or anything. Put that up there. So yeah, if you want to stick around, this is a little disclaimer so everybody can click off if all you wanted to see was stitchy stuff. I had a couple of things that I wanted to show you that is not stitchy stuff that I have purchased. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes here to decide. They're handbags. So if you like handbags and you want to stick around, please do. If not, I'll see you next week. All right, the first one that I got from a website called, or an app on my phone called, oh, what is it called? Oh, AliExpress. They have a website too. I have the phone app. But I got this little beauty from there, from AliExpress. $20 or $21, free shipping. Only took it about 2 weeks, I think, from the time I ordered it. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is the material is pulling at these spots. But to remedy it, and it hasn't arrived yet, I ordered from Amazon these kind of oval grommets, so I can kind of deconstruct the bag a little bit, put the grommets in, and solve that problem. That will fix it, no problem. Then it's got a crossbody strap. It has these two things here and come out of that. So they've got little hooks on either side. It's got a turn lock thing and then the flap. And when you open it up, it's just one massive hole. Has a pocket back here. It's got a coated kind of lining, so if you spill something, you can easily clean it up. And then a couple of pockets on this side. So I thought it was gorgeous, and for $21 free shipping, why the heck not? If any of you are handbag addicts, you will know that this is very similar to a famous branded bag called the HERMES Birkin. The HERMES Birkin. I don't have the bank account to sustain me buying a Birkin. A Birkin, even used, would cost more than my car probably. Pretty close anyway, if not. But this is the next best thing. Would I want a Birkin? Hell yeah. Who wouldn't? Is it on my dream list? Yes. But it's not a reality I can do right now. So there's that. It's beautiful. It's fake leather, but it looks like pebbled leather. The stitching is really good. It was very well made. The one thing I don't like, and I don't know, I'm sure a real Birkin's not like this, but I've never seen one in person. This turn lock is very kind of flimsy feeling. Anyway, whatever. I figure when I use it, I'll use it just like that. You know, I'll close it like that, but I'm not going to actually close it. So there's that beautiful gem. Oh yeah, forgot to show you. It's got feet. It got bent a little in shipping, whatever. But it's got feet. So there's that beautiful bag. Then this next one, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen it. She's a beauty, and I can't believe I found her. It is a vintage FENDI, kind of black and tan with gold hardware. Try to get you an up close and personal account of that. So there's that. So FENDI. And then if you see on the back, it says FENDI on each of the black stripes. It also says FENDI on the hardware, as well as, ooh, it is just not going to work with me, on the zipper pull. And then this one is also some kind of, I don't know, coated leathery thing. I don't know how to describe it. It looks really shiny. It's got the FENDI deal there, and then the zipper pocket, and then on the inside of the zipper pocket, because it is vintage, it does not have a hologram. It has a serial number. So on the inside of the pocket, on the inside of the bag, it has the serial number. So there's that little beauty. I found this at a thrift store for 20 bucks. And I just had to. I won't use it because, I mean, I don't know. I might use it. Probably not, though. I did condition her a little bit on the leather pieces and the leather handles. They still look a little worse for wear, if you will. But I did try to condition, which is why it's got this heavy sheen. It had, and still does a little bit, but it had a really big white mark here. I was able to get that off, as well as on the bottom it had some, and on the back. But this is a beautiful piece. I'm happy to have it. It's gonna sit on a shelf, looking all pretty. Well, that's all I have. So, my pooch is here. Ozzy, come here. Come here. One of my pooches. I have two. Oh, hush. Look at him. He wants to be picked up. Oh, the other one had to come and see. He wants to be picked up, but then he growls. So this is Ozzy, Ozzy Poo. Ozzy. Bye. He doesn't like to be picked up. Anyway. So that's that. So until next time, I'll see you all later. Happy stitching.